Hello everyone, welcome to the demo for Zid Adventure by Azure Mountain. I have seen clips of this game on Twitter occasionally. It looks really cool. It's like it looks like an adventure game with heavy inspiration from like the late 90s eras of adventure games. Particularly reminds me a lot of Putt-Putt, though that might just be because I grew up with Putt-Putt. That would be a fun Let's Play series one day. Yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and try this out. I'm kind of curious, like, what this is going to actually play like. No. Wait, what is adventure? I don't know. Is that another game I should play the demo of? I don't know. I never really paid much attention to the game's name. I just saw, like, the yellow dinosaur and really liked her design. And, like, just some of the gameplay looked super interesting. Like, seriously, look at this. It's, like, really detailed pixel art. Like, it's a little, like, I don't want to say, like, crunchy or crusty, but, like, it's a little weirdly resoluted in such a way that makes it look like a game from that era. Like, I really love this art style and, like, this animations. Oh, the loading thing is a sundial. There we go, it should be safe here. What was that egg doing along the stream like that? Maybe someone just lost their egg. I think I should walk around and ask the forest residents about it. Okay, walk, interact. Verbicoin. Okay. Yeah, it certainly plays like an adventure game from this era. Oh my god, I love this protagonist. It's so funny. I'm hitting middle mouse, but nothing's coming up, so I guess I don't have an inventory right now. Look at the egg. It's gonna be gone by the time we come back. Talk to the egg. Right now, ooh. Given some of the promotional material, I'm gonna assume that egg hatches at some point. Maybe not in the demo, but... Oh god, I suck at dinosaur names. Corythosaurus? Corythosaurus overlooks the herd moving through the stomping plains. Take him. Excuse me. Yeah? This might sound weird, but have you accidentally lost any eggs? Eggs? What? Our eggs, our babies, where are they, Harold? Easy there, sweetheart. Our nest is safe and sound, see? Indeed, it looks intact. Apologies for bothering you. I was really worried for a second. I wouldn't even dare imagine lose any of my babies. There, my love. All is fine, as you can see. Stop scaring her like that, will you? She's already worried about all those rumors of recent predator sightings. I'm sorry. Dinopedia. What is the Dinopedia? Seeing a full Corythosaurus herd migrating is a sight to behold. Usually social and friendly, these large herbivores love open spaces, even more so than other Hadrosaurus, and enjoy the presence of other dinosaur folks. However, during the hatching season, it's best not to get on one's nerves, as this may risk getting a hefty kick, a painful bite, or a tail slap. Corythosaurus's crest works similarly to other head-crested Hadrosaurus. It contains a hollow chamber with inhaled air traveling through them. The chamber amplifies their funny-sounding call. These calls can be heard across Magmosia in late afternoon. Some say the noise is pretty calming, though. Oh my god, I did not expect, like, actual dinosaur information in this game. Tell me about the protagonist. Oh, it's a guy. I don't know why I thought this was a woman. Where he grew up in which he considers his home. Zid arrived in Magmosia together with his mother during his early childhood days. Unfortunately, his mother, the only parent he had, mysteriously disappeared in unclear circumstances one day. Being left alone at a young age, Zid had to quickly learn how to survive in the wilderness. It didn't help the local inhabitants never fully accepted him as a local wood roamer. This experience made him both shy but observant, and pretty savvy at the same time. He always wondered about his mysterious origins, trying to seek any details regarding his past. This eventually led him to Macrobius, an odd but knowledgeable Dromaeosaurus living on the outskirts of the woods. The two quickly became acquainted, with Zid using his skills to perform several requests for Macrobius in exchange for information. One day, while fulfilling another mundane request of gathering firewood, Zid discovers an odd and abandoned egg. Little did he know that fateful encounter started his great journey. What's going to unfold before him, only time will tell. Looks almost like a raptor with, like, the body shape. I love the, like, croc-style backpack, too. Unknown dinosaur. Okay, I think I know what the game wants me to do. Alright, there's my inventory. Oh, you scared me. Sorry about that, but I have a rather important question. Have you lost an egg recently somewhere around here? No, I'm sure I haven't. Alright. Weirdo. It wasn't added. What's this? Oh, it's like a... Oh god, what are these called again? It's not a family tree, like a taxidermy tree, I guess? Taxonomy? Taxonomy chart? I don't know. Taxonomy is like the classification of animals, and this is literally just what that is. I know there's a word specifically for these types of trees, I just don't know off the top of my head. Remember, I like a lot of kids, I took a lot of science classes in, like, middle high school, and, like, every subject either completely enthralled me or I just hated it to no end, and, like, taxonomy was one I kind of liked. Excuse me? What do you want? I wanted to ask you a question. What? Lost any unhatched eggs recently? The weather's lovely, isn't it? What are you eating? Oh, wait, that wasn't one whole sentence. You seem short. I want to just ask you that and get out of here. No. Okay, I won't bother you anymore. Good. What a pleasant fellow. Still no dice. Maybe I should go back to the egg and take it to a different part of the forest. Easier deal. Styracosaurus. Probably one of the most impulsive and short-tempered of all Corapsodians. Infamous for their brutish behavior. It's hard to stop them once they burst of anger, and when they are fired up, they do enjoy using their horns on others. This is likely a reason why they are seldom welcome around other dinosaur settlements. Styracosaurus frill is decorative with several long spikes, whereas the largest are as long as the impressive horn located on its nose. Usually they travel in big herds, leaving a path of destruction behind them. It's wise to stay away from them. At least they're herbivores. Probably wants me to go back first. It's still here. Okay. Oh? It just so happened I overheard your conversations, friend. Do you know anything about the egg? Unfortunately, no, but trust me, the texture and size is pretty uncommon. Just wanted to say, if you have a problem with this egg, why not show it to Macrobius? He's a pretty knowledgeable dinosaur, you know. Maybe he can shed some light on the mystery. Oh, right. That reminds me, I was supposed to meet him today anyway. Thanks for the hint. Sure. Okay, the pixel art doesn't look as good when the character is really zoomed out like that. I don't know, I feel like if you're gonna do something like this, like, redo the sprite, or not redo it, but, like, touch it up to, like, at least add, like, a black outline around it, just so, like, it's clear what it is. I had to do that of a couple sprites of my games when I was in a situation where I had to just take digital art and scale it down, you know? Macrobius might appear as an odd fellow, but his vast knowledge is unparalleled. Ever since we talked about my unknown origins 2 weeks ago, he took it as a challenge to decided to help me out. Apparently, he made a discovery in his research yesterday. He was very enthusiastic and wanted to discuss the details with me today. Either way, I believe I'll find out what he meant pretty soon. Why so angry? Ah, it's you, lad. Come in. You're pretty late, I see. Yeah, but I had quite an encounter. And you haven't gathered the promised firewood either. I did, honestly, but as mentioned, I had excuses enough. Let's not waste any more time, just get straight to the point. You mentioned before you made some sort of major breakthrough, right? Indeed I did. Well, it's not that much of a trace, but it's definitely something, and looks like it leads to Metalonia. Ever heard of this place? It does ring a bell. It's one of those, how do you call it, cities founded in the north, right? A place where they acquired enough knowledge to create reliable glass and metal tools. Huh. Correct. Many years ago, a group of your kind kidnapped, appeared in Metalonia. Nobody really knew where they came from. They haven't settled in the city, though. They just helped the local population with several tasks and simply left Metalonia one day instead. Nobody knew where they were heading either. I see, go on. It also seems to coincide with your mother's arrival in Magmosia. Now, it might not be related, but that's more than enough for me. How far is that Metalonia from here? You're very eager to travel there straight away. Of course, you look so excited about it. Of course, I told you that before. I need to know more about my family and origins. Well, now, Metalonia lies to the north, just near the heart of the northern borderlands. It's quite the journey from here, but I know. Zid, that egg you're holding. It's not a part of your balanced diet, is it? No, I would never. Well, that's good, as it looks like it's about to hatch. Huh? How can you tell? I don't feel... Can you put it over there? I need to take a closer look. That's a rather peculiar egg. I haven't seen this combination of shape and texture for quite some time. Interesting indeed. Zid, where'd you find this? I found it in the stream not too far away from here. I just didn't want to leave it there, so... You took it with you? Yeah, is that bad? It depends. It's really starting to move. Couldn't you return to its parents or the nest? That's the problem, there was no nest or parents anywhere to be found. None of the other forest inhabitants had a clue about it either. So you think it was abandoned? I don't know, maybe? Or maybe it was just lost. Zid, I strongly believe this egg belongs to... What's something dangerous? Oh my god, maybe it is something dangerous. I like how you can't see its eyes. Sweet mother of scrambled eggs. A Daspletosaurus. That's impossible. There have been no sightings of these bloodthirsty beasts in Magmosia for ages. Until today, it seems. Doc, what should we do? It keeps looking at me. The situation looks both dire and interesting. Since we have a Daspletosaurus hatchling here, it might well mean that the parents are somewhere nearby too. Does that mean the little one will lure them here? I like that face. I'm not sure. You said the egg looked like it was abandoned, so it's hard to tell. It probably, like came up the stream, or, like, down the stream. So maybe they're, like, very far away then. Like, how big is that stream? So it's hard to tell. The presence of carnivorous hatchlings won't be popular with Magmosia's inhabitants, though, that's for sure. What are you going to do with this? I don't know, maybe you'd like to keep it around for a while. Not a chance. Didn't you hear what I said before? Besides, I have enough problems to deal with right now. Remember that you're not the one that found the egg. Yeah, I understand. I don't want to abandon it either, though. It's too small and young to survive on its own. But what can I do? Magmosia will skin the poor little thing alive if they find it and me along with it. A. Ambrosia. Did you hear that? Ambrosia, huh? One of the mountains in the northern Borderlands. There's just no mistaking it. What do you mean? Quite a coincidence, too, as Ambrosia isn't that far from Metalonia. Really, do you think it heard its name through the shell? Mountain. It looks like the little one has not only heard the name multiple times, but even understood it. This is incredible, though. That egg must have been around Despletosaurus folks who use the Unified Standard Dinosaur language. Fascinating, a bunch of carnivores that learned our tongue and ways of communication. That alone means you actually have some chance of survival. That's not especially comforting, but thank you. Glad to be of service. Now listen here. The plan. Take the little one and travel north to Metalonia. Try to learn as much as possible regarding both your family and the Despletosaurus. What if I end up learning nothing? Then at the very least you will give the hatchling a better future. It won't survive in the wildlands of Magmosia, as the local wood roamers will kill it on sight. Metalonia, being a large city with a proper hatchery, might actually want to take it and raise it. I see, that's definitely a good idea. At least better than none. But hold on, lad, you can't just waltz around with a carnivore hatchling in your hands. Let's see. Thank you, but... Gosh, no buts. You will keep this little one inside. But how? I mean it, Zid. For the safety of both you, you better keep it inside... For both of you, you better keep it inside most of the time. Take it for a little walk, only when you're absolutely sure no one's watching. Well, I think you're right. Let's see now. Ah! Okay, that's the actual backpack mechanic. Which, look at that. The little ones seem to like it inside. That's a good thing, I think. Without a doubt it is. Now listen, the fastest way to travel north is by sea. Journey west to Small Bay, where you will find a boat piloted by a grumpy Uniscaraptus. Hold on a moment, that's a lot to take in all at once. Focus, Sid. Time is definitely not on our side. The sooner you begin your journey, the better. Remember, it's not very safe for the hatchling to stay here any longer. Well, okay, if you say so. Thanks for the backpack and the pass. It's the very least I could do for you. Now go. Best of luck on your journey. Ready, little pal? Excuse me. What do you want? Yes, hello. I believe that's the way to the boat harbor. Is that correct? May I pass through? Now about showing me a special pass first. Of course. Here's... Huh? My pass? Well, you sure are taking your time, aren't you? Would you look at that? I think I left it at home. Is this some kind of joke? Do you really think you could get on the boat that easily? Actually, I was hoping that would be the case. Look at him, a comedian. Sorry to burst your bubble, pal, but the answer is no. Now scram and stop wasting my time. No, wait, please understand, I really must board the next boat traveling north. It's literally a matter of life and death for me. Isn't there any other way to get on board? Just, wow, I thought I'd made myself perfectly clear. You can't. You know what, I might forget about this whole pass thing if you do me a small favor. What small favor would that be? Orange fruits, ever heard of them? They're considered a local delicacy, and I just love them, but for whatever reason, they only grow on high cliffs around here. Getting one is a total pain, especially for my kind. You know, on the other hand, or you on the other hand are tall and obviously a wood roamer, so I think I can see where this is going. I'm on the same page, pal. If you somehow manage to bring me some of these orange fruit goodies, I might just be inclined to let you on the boat without a pass. You really do that? Thank you so much, I'll do my best. Well, you better, no scram. I have guard duty to attend to that face. I love this game's art style so much. Hey, Bad Dino, you can't just nibble on my inventory like that. I know you didn't do that on purpose, but please try not to devour my items next time. I'm glad that's settled. Let's go find the orange fruits, then. While I'm at it, I might look for something that the hatchling can chew on, too. Okay. That was a lot of story updates. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of new ones, too. Daspletosaurus are big and bulky carnivores with a body size that's intimidating to most dinosaurs around. They are very similar to the even larger T-Rex. They're theropods that appeared later, near the end of the Cretaceous period. Kid is still a fresh hat. We haven't given the kid a name yet. Is it really just Kid? Okay. I guess there might be some spoilers in these. A small fry and a far cry from the great adult Daspletosaurus. At the stage of life, its strength comes from its swift and nimble movement, powered by the strong legs. What's curious, however, is the fact that Kid seems to know the basics of the unified standard dinosaur language. It goes against all the common tales of Daspletosaurus and savage beasts. Montana? Wait, oh, that's probably where they were discovered. Daspletosaurus, fearful lizard. Thank you for giving me pronunciation advice. I will not remember it. Polysemian Dromaeosaurus are interested in education and self-growth more than any other breed. Okay. Some even chose to settle in and live alongside other dinokin, despite the fact that these sharp-witted theropods are preferably built for predatory life. Their strong jaws filled with sharp teeth and the giant sickle claws on their toes are formidable and dangerous proof of that. Called feathered geniuses or shaggy wacko, Macrobius' reputation is not only known among Magnosia folks, it reaches higher places such as Metallonia or Waja Polka too. That being said, he lives in solidarity life in his odd-looking house, a refuge of some sorts, with most of the living space being located underground. Macrobius possesses large amounts of knowledge about the world, and has many connections to Polysemia. No wonder Zid decided to ask him for help. Carnivore, okay. Dromaeosaurus. Edmontoneus. No. Fuck me. Edmontonia. Okay. Edmontonia can feel relatively safe, being protected by the armor made of needled osteodermis covering their body. And although this nodosaur is lacking the bulky tail club of the Europlocephalus, the large spikes protruding from the body makes these dinosaurs look equally menacing. They are slow-paced but quite reliable, and sometimes help with transporting goods or guarding them. Beware, though, as Edamontia can be grouchy, especially in the morning, usually treating ones to some sweet fixes all issues instantly. Herbivore. Canada. Is that all of them for now? Let's look at some of the other stuff, too. Oh, I have no items. Oh my god, I love how much lore is, like, in this. Don't talk to me about your bird hips. You know, something kind of interesting about dinosaurs in general is, like... Okay, have you ever seen, like a hippo skeleton, or a skeleton for an animal that, like, is actually, like, kind of fat, or, like, a lot of, or has, like, a lot, or is very bulky? So, there are a lot of people who believe, and I'm pretty sure this is just, like, straight up true at this point. I don't know this field of research, but, like, apparently, like, most dinosaurs probably didn't look like what we know them as in pop culture. Because, you know, all we really have to go off of is the bone structure. So we don't know what they look like when you add, like, their body fat onto them, or stuff like their body color. We don't know basically any of this. Like, a lot of dinosaurs were apparently feathered, too. Like, it's kind of interesting to think about, like, how we've kind of interpreted these creatures for years, just going off of, like, the bone structure alone. What is this? I should really look at stuff before I take it. Oh, you can pet the dinosaur. Okay, what is this? Looks like a shark talon clawpore creature. Oh, it's a... Adventure Returns. Let me check something real quick. Let me go on their Steam page. Oh, this is a sequel to something. Yeah, Znoid Adventure. Maybe I should play this at some point. It doesn't have a demo, but I guess I'll just wishlist it for now. Yeah, add to your wishlist. I got a friend who owns this game. I might ask her how it is. Okay. Get back to demo stuff. Maybe I can cut it. This, maybe? Or use items used in this game. Okay. Well, that was my first thought anyway. Aww. Hello, do you need anything? Because frankly, you seem kind of lost. Hi, actually I am. It's not overly familiar with I'm not overly familiar with these parts of the woods. I see. Well, if you have any questions, ask them right away. Have you seen any orange fruits nearby? They're apparently growing somewhere around here. Orange fruits. I think I've seen quite a few of them growing on the cliffs deeper in the forest. They're a pain to gather by normal means, though, as you need to scale the cliffs first. Better prepare yourself for quite a hike. A cliff in the forest. Got it, thank you. I see you're busy cutting down a tree. I need to stock up on good lumber to make a boat. Some small branches and sticks won't do. A boat, huh? So you're a fisher dino or a seafarer? Neither really, but somewhat of a ladder out of the necessity. You see, my son and I are preparing to settle somewhere in the south, and sea travel would be the most efficient method for our journey. Is there any particular reason you're leaving these parts? You're a curious lad, indeed. You see, my son needs a place with lots of water in order to survive. Now, don't get me wrong, this place is really great. However, the nearby ports have become a little too busy for us with all those large, dangerous boats floating around. I've heard this place is becoming bustling of activity recently. Indeed, Bobby and I decided to settle someplace else, preferably safer and calmer. We thought about Ravenna at first, but the small river full of predators didn't sound right for us. Bobby? Yeah, my son, you can't survive on land, so it's of the utmost importance to have a sizable body of water nearby, or near where we can decide to settle. The bigger the better. I understand, or at least I think I do. Don't worry, you'll understand better once you meet Bobby. I believe he's hanging around the eastern shoreline right now. You don't look very well. Is everything okay? I'm fine, no need to worry. I'm just tired, as I've been working since early morning. I see, cutting down a tree is hard work indeed. It definitely is. Man, I'm so parched. I wish I had something to drink, but I need to hurry if I want to cut down this tree by nightfall. Since you're so busy, maybe I could bring you something to quench your thirst. You'd be so kind as to do that, well, that would be most appreciated. Okay, so that's a mission. I like the design of this character. Stenonychosaurus. Omnivore. Stenonychosaurus belongs to the Troodonts, a group of theropods very closely related to the Dromaeosaurus. Both groups feature dinosaurs with sharp sickle claws on the second toe, yet Troodonts have these claws smaller and less curved. Their body is more lightly built as well. Stenonychosaurus can be found in the northern parts of Polysemia. They live in small scatter groups closely tied to family relations. They are very social within their kind and interact easily with other dinosaurs, although they like to keep things low down. Their sharp claws are not only useful for hunting, but for tools for crafting as well. Canada. Also, can I go this way, I kind of assumed this is like... He's gonna block me, or is that something else? No, okay, I can go that way. Ammonites. Are you Bobby? This here beach is my place. Do you need something? Greetings, and no, not really. Wait, are you Bobby? Yes, that's me. I take it you already met my dad. I did. Wow, I had no idea you're in Alberta Nasurdis. Surprised day, I bet you are. Not many folks believe in the story, but I assure you that it is true, all of it. I believe you. Now, your father's boat plan, it makes much more sense. I just noticed that there's a bunch of things on the beach. Did you gather these shells? I did. I caught some animates for my dad to enjoy. As for these shells, I heard some places are using them as local currencies, so they might come in handy later. Shells are a type of currency. Wow. Well, in any case, that's very considerate of you. We need to adequately prepare for a voyage. We've been planning for some time now. As I said, if you'd like to take a shell or an ammonite, feel free to do so. How generous, thank you. Your father mentioned he found you somewhere around here. It was on this very beach. That's what we decided to settle around these parts. I see. That makes a lot of sense. As far as I can remember, I was a rather weak and sickly kid. I don't recall what exactly happened on that fateful day. Maybe I got hit by a boat, or maybe it was a rock or a large predator. All I can remember is I got washed up on the beach, and when I regained consciousness, this kind stench Nonchosaurus was tending to my wounds. The rest, as they say, is history. All's well that ends well, right? Definitely. Since you live here, I believe you're familiar with the surrounding area. The shoreline and nearby waters, yeah, but I can't say the same about, well, land. Alright, I was hoping you'd know where I could find some orange fruits. No clue, sorry, I can't survive on land, so I have no idea about the forest or the rest of the bay. Not a worry, I understand. So you got no missions for me, but that was good information. I can examine this? Oh, no. Right, green is where you can walk. You said I could take one? Yeah, we'll keep... Oh, I didn't think it'd still be the thing in it. I thought it was just shells. I'm curious about something. What happens if I give you a different type of food? I love when games give you, like, dialogue for stuff like that. Ah! Yeah, okay, that's the water I could get for that guy. Although I probably need some kind of container. Yeah, I probably definitely need a container of sorts. I don't play a lot of these sorts of games, so I don't really know the logic of them that well. Well, there are the orange fruits right there. I probably need a rope from that, or a rope to get up there, and I'm gonna assume that, like, these vines are what I'm going to use, but I apparently need something sharper. Oh, okay, okay, hold on, hold on. I think I know how this is going to be pieced together. That guy's got an axe. He's going to help me chop down the vine so I can use it as a rope. And I can use the rope to get the orange fruits. But I need to get him water first. Now I gotta figure out how I get water. Well, I have the water, I just need some sort of container to do so. Because I can't take it normally. Maybe I could slurp out the ammonite and use that as use the shell. Can I give this to you? I didn't expect that to work. I did not expect that to work. That's funny. Is that going to be enough water? How big is that shell? Okay then, I did not expect that to work, but fair enough. And that right there is why I don't really play these games very often. Like, I don't feel like I understand the logic of adventure games a lot of the time. But, like, this one is so... like, has so little in it right now that, like, I can just piece stuff together. You want to come with me, you can drink as much water as you want. Like, the stream is right there, just 2 screens over. Ah, thanks so much, lad. That was definitely something I needed. That was not very big, though. You sure you don't want more? Glad it could be of service. Truly a lifesaver. Could you hold my axe for a moment? Just please don't break it. I need to rest a little while. Can I take him? I thought it was going to come with me, but I guess I'll use the axe instead. Is there any reason why he can't hold on to the axe? Can I give this back to him? I feel bad taking it. Oh, I thought the game was going to interpret me wanting to use that on him. Like, attack him with the axe. I was expecting some funny dialogue about that. Must have dozed off for a second. Alright, my axe. Thank you for keeping an eye on it. You truly are a very dependable lad. No problem, to be honest. Your axe came in really handy for me. Glad I could help too. Now, if you excuse me, I'll just rest here for a little bit longer. I need to restore some energy if I'm going to finish cutting this tree down by nightfall. Don't worry about it. You're tired, so you deserve rest for now. Cool. Okay. Okay, so now we take the vine rope. What happens if I, like, give you stuff I shouldn't give you? Vine. Talon. I wasn't gonna try that first until it said that I should tie it to something. What do you have to say? Huck. I don't think that, that withered branch will support my weight. Not good. What to do? Can I have you do it? Oh, wait. Would you help me out, little pal? There are some orange fruits on top of the cliff. Would you be able to climb that vine and get one for me? Fruit. Yeah, just please be careful up there. Oh, this is cool. So the game is going to have you, like, use the other character as a tagging device. You get to play as the hatchling. That's cute. Grab, use. The arms. Use the jaw to grab items. Interesting. Okay, I think I know what the game wants me to do. Maybe I gotta spit this up there? Wait, what'd that say? Need to propel it further. How do I spit out an item again? Also, I forgot to read this one. Look how long the neck is! During the Cretaceous, the North American continent was split in two by an inland sea named Western Interior Seaway. That was the home of the Albertan... Fuck me. Albertan ectis. Their necks are probably the longest among Elamosius, plus Plesiosaurus, who have particularly long necks, no less, reaching up to 7 meters in length and made from 76 vertebrae. Yet their quite rigid bodies are stiff paddle-like limbs, prevent them from moving on the land. How do I pronounce this? Albertnonectes are excellent swimmers. However, feeding on small marine prey, it's worth noting Plesiosaurus aren't dinosaurs, and are such their customs and culture differ vastly from land animals. Fish and invertebrates. Oh, okay, here we go. Yep, throw that out for now. That is a very detailed hand. Can I eat this? Oh my god, I didn't expect that to work. Maybe I could... I see. Now get on... Can I get on top? What am I missing? What am I missing? There's not much on this screen. Can I take the branch? Oh, oh, okay, that didn't take... I thought that was gonna, like, take the whole thing off. That would have been bad. Is this really easier than just, like, standing on the rock and spinning it? Because that's what I thought you were going to do. Cool. eat it. Fruit. Careful now. Alright, well done. Thank you so much. That was a cool segment. Hope you won't mind some extra saliva on top, though. Thank you. Or on top, though. Yuck. Oh man, that taste. You did good, pal. Really appreciate the tasty treat. I'm glad you enjoyed them. And yeah, that hit the spot alright. You know, I think I might not notice you when you sneak past me and I munch on this heavenly delight, if you catch my drift. Well, thank you. That's most kind of you. We did it. We're going to travel north. We didn't find something for him to chew on. I thought he wanted that. Yeah, whatever. Now go before I change my mind. Oh, what are these? What do you want? I'm looking for a boat to travel north. Are you the captain? Are you the captain of this vessel? No, I just like to sunbathe on top of boats, obviously. Of course I am. You doofus. Didn't that lousy excuse of a guard tell you? I heard that. Taurus. You got some nerve to ask the great Captain Lenny these kinds of questions if you're going with us. You better get your butt in gear as well. We're leaving in about 20 minutes. We're going to Amber Rock Isle and making a brief stop at Metalonia along the way. Perfect, thank you. We did it. Really ready for our grand adventure, kid? Uh-oh. Just staying there the whole time. God, I love this art style. Oh, there we are. That was the demo for Zid Journey. Dude, that was really cool. I really like this and where this is going. I gotta see if I can get my hands on the previous game now, too. Maybe I'll see if I can find it in, like, a bundle or, like, on sale or something. I take it these are, like, teasers for, like, later into the game. Oh, interesting. I do like reading those a lot. I think this game has met its Kickstarter goal. I could check real quick, hold on. Hold on. Kickstarter. Coming to Kickstarter. Kickstarter. Yeah, October 17th, so that's like long past, but... Where does it say if it... Oh my god, it made like... Its goal was 8,000 euros, it made like 22,000. So yeah, this is definitely coming out. That's fantastic. Oh wow, the main dev also did the art for this. That's really cool. Free sound. That's where I recognize some of the sound effects. Is this game natively in Polish? Because I noticed, like Polish is an option, and it said, like, translators there. This is a really good translation to English, if that was the case. That was a Discord for this. Well, there we are. That was the demo for Zid Journey. Well, I will see you folks later. Thanks for watching.